Dear students, in this video we will learn about data types in C. In previous video we have already seen regarding variables, type of variables, rules for naming the variables, its declaration, constant, keywords and identifiers. But in this video we will learn about data types in C. C supports different data types. There are various data types in C. We will discuss in next slide. Storage representation of these data types are also differ from machine to machine. The variety of data types available allows the programmer to select the type appropriate to the need of the applications as well as the machine. This is the tree diagram of data types in C. There are 4 data types in C, but in this tree diagram we show only 3 data types. First one is primary data types, second one is user defined data types, and third one is derived data types. And last one, that is fourth, that is the empty. We will see one by one. In primary data types is categorized into again 4 categories: character, float, int and void. Character data type again categorized into 2 types: signed and unsigned character. Float is also categorized into 3 categories: float, double and long double. Similarly, integer it categorized into int, long int, unsigned long int, long int, unsigned long int, short int, unsigned short int. Second one is user defined data type. It is categorized into 2 types: enum and type def. And third one is derived data types. It is categorized into 4 types: pointers, arrays, structures and union. We will see one by one later. The range of the basic 4 data types are given in the table below. Data types character. The range of the character data types is -128 to 127. That is in total 0 to 255. Integer data type requires -32,768 to 32,767. That is the range of values for integer variable. Float variable requires 3.4 e raised to -38 to 3.4 e raised to +38. And double requires the range of the double data type is 1.7 e raised to -308 to 1.7 e raised to 308. Now, character or signed character requires 8 bit, that is 1 byte. The range for character or signed character -128 to 127. Again, unsigned character requires 8 bit and range is 0 to 255. Integer or signed integer requires 16 bit, that is 2 bytes. And the range of integer or signed integer is -32,768 to 32,767. Unsigned integer 16 requires 16 bit, that is 2 byte, and the range is 0 to 65,535. Similarly, short int or unsigned short int requires again 8 bit, that is 1 byte, and range is -128 to 127. Unsigned short int size requires 8 bit, that is 1 byte, and range is 0 to 255. Similarly, long int or signed long int requires 32 bit, that is 4 byte. Unsigned long int requires again 32 bits, that is 4 byte. Float requires 32 bits, that is again 4 byte. Double requires 64 bit, that is 8 bytes, and long double requires 80 bits. Qualifiers. The qualifiers: signed, unsigned, short or long. After general characteristics of the basic data type, such as its size or sign, we declare long and unsigned integer to increase the range of value. The use of qualifier signed on integer is optional because the default declaration assumes a signed number. Declaration of the variable. After designing suitable variable names, as already in previous video we have already seen what is meant by variable, how to give the name to the variable, and rules for naming the variable. After designing suitable variable name, we must declare them to the compiler. Declaration does not two things. It tells the compiler what the variable name is. It specifies what type of data the variable will hold. The declaration of the variable must be done before they are used in the program. This means without declaration you cannot use the variable. If we use, then it shows the error message, that is undefined symbol. So before using the variable, we have to declare it in the program. Primary type declaration. A variable can be held to store a value or any data type. That is, the name has nothing to do with its type. The syntax for declaring a variable is data type v1, v2 up to vn. Here, v1, v2, vn are the name of variables. Variables are separated by using the separation symbol, comma. A declaration statement must end with a semicolon. For example, valid declarations are int and double r. Int count. Here, count is the name of variable and int is the data type. Int number comma total. Here, number and total are the two different variables name, and int is the data type. Double ratio. Here, ratio is the name of variable and data type is double. Int and double are the keywords, standard word, reserved word to represent integer type and real type data values respectively. Another user-defined data type is enumerated data type standard. It is defined as follows: enum identifier curly brace value 1, value n, value 2 up to value n. In bracket complete semicolon. The identifier is a user-defined enumerated data type which can be used to declare variable that can have one of the values enclosed within braces known as enumeration constant. After this definition, we can declare variables to be of this new type as below. The enumerated var enum identifier v1, v2, vn up to vn of the values v1, value 1, value 2 up to value n. The assignment of the following types are valid if we write v1 equal to value 3, v5 is equal to value 1. This means value 3 assigns to the variable v1, value 1 assigned to the variable v5. Example: enum day curly bracket curly brace Monday comma Tuesday up to Sunday, bracket complete, semicolon. Enum day, week underscore st, comma, week underscore end. Here st means starting day and end means end of the weekday. Week underscore st is equal to Monday and week underscore end is equal to Friday. For example, Friday week. If week underscore st is equal to Tuesday, week underscore end is equal to Saturday. The compiler automatically assigns integer digits becoming with 0 to all the numeration constant. That is, the enumeration constant value 1 is assigned to 0, value 2 assigned to 1, and value 3 assigned to 2, is and so on. In this way and so on. Declaring a variable as constant, the value of certain variables to remain constant during execution of the program. We can achieve this by declaring the variable with the qualifier constant at the time of initialization. For example, constant is a new data type, const int data size equal to 40. That the value of int variable class size must not be modified by the program because it is constant. However, it can be used on the right hand side of the assignment statement like any other variable. Declaring variable as volatile. C defines another qualifier volatile that could be used to tell explicitly the compiler that the variable's value may be changed at any time by some external sources. For example, volatile int date, semicolon. The value of date may be altered by some external factors even if it does not appear on left hand side of the assignment statement. When we declare as a variable volatile, the compiler will examine the value of the variable each time it is encountered to see whether any external alteration has changed the value. Thank you.